Do you ever feel like your life is just missing something? Like you want to improve it, but you just don't know how? I felt like that too. And so I adopted these 5 habits that I'm gonna tell you today and also show you how they changed my life. And P.S. Wait for the last one because it really is a game changer. And so without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1 is being aware of my screen time. Guys, I bet you feel the same. You are scared as hell of your screen time. Like, I felt like that too, those 3-ish years ago. Because, I knew that I was probably spending more than I should on my phone, but I was just too scared to go to the settings and look at the screen time there. And so, once I overcame my fear, got the information that I really was spending there too much time scrolling on my phone, but also what I did then was that I put a widget on the home screen of my device so I could see the screen time at a glance. And I can see you, it's very scary to install this widget, but when you install it, it actually makes you feel much better because not only you are not scared of how much time you spend on your phone because, well, you have the widget, you see it every time you open your phone, but it also makes you use your phone less because every time you open it, you know how much time you have spent on your phone that day, and it subconsciously pushes you towards the lower screen time. Number 2, morning cold shower. Guys, there's this one fact about me that I don't really say often, but is so true, and it's that I don't really get sick a lot. And do you know why that is? I have a cold shower every single morning. You heard me right. Every single morning I turn my bathtub to the coldest water there is and I shower there for a single minute. And it is actually a game changer because it's such a great start to your day. Not only it wakes you up, but as I said earlier, it really significantly boosts your immune system. And I can easily prove it on myself because I had been doing this for like 2 years, but then I stopped for 5 months, and since then I was getting so much more sick. And so I started taking those cold showers again, and suddenly all of those sicknesses were gone. And honestly, one of the best things about this habit is that it's only a single minute a day, but it actually changes your whole day because, well, it's a big difference if you're healthy or sick, isn't it? Number 3, blocking out me time. Every day when the clock hit 6:30 p.m., I do not do any studying anymore. I do not do any work, and the only stuff I do is my evening stuff. And do you know why? Well, I was always feeling like I'm running late. I was feeling annoyed that I didn't have any time for myself. And so one day I sat down and asked myself when I need to go to bed to hit my 9 hours of sleep. Then I counted how much time I need for my perfect evening routine. And from that, I got the time when I need to start. And for me, that's 6:30 p.m. And look, you might be arguing that it's actually better for you to study than do your evening stuff, but I would argue with that because at least for me, it is much better to actually get up earlier and study in the morning when I'm more fresh, I have my 9 hours of sleep, and I'm not tired. Also, because I had the evening routine, it was easier for me to fall asleep, and so I'm much more fresh for the upcoming test. So it's a win-win. Number 4, prioritize physical activity. Sometimes I got so busy that I could not do any sport or exercise that I usually do. And at first, I thought that it was fine because I just didn't have time for that, so I would do it next week and it'll be okay. But then this hit me. If I don't do any exercise in a day, I then find so hard falling asleep. And also, the whole evening, I'm just so grumpy, which actually leads me again to getting worse results at school and also to just be generally unhappier. But rather, if I do sports in the evening and then I, for example, wake up again earlier and do my school stuff in the morning, I get much better grades because, well, I can better focus when I'm at school and nobody's in the class and I just focus only on the studying. And also, I fall asleep much faster and much easier thanks to the fact that I'm actually tired and I actually had some physical activity. I've fallen asleep in a good mood and have overall much happier day. And the last tip that really changed my life is read regularly. Guys, I don't know how it happened because I used to be such an active reader, but in the past like few months, I would say throughout the whole January, I had such a trouble with reading any books. I could get weeks without touching a single page. And I have never actually noticed this, but I could see now how much quality reading adds to my life. Because without it, I suddenly started to feel so unable to concentrate. Again, I was more emotional and too tempted to be on my phone, be on my iPad, and to just generally procrastinate. And so I used the tip about having my me time to actually implement it back to my life. And I found a really great time for it because every day when I finish my 10-minute meditation, I read until 9 p.m. hit and then I just fall asleep. And I must say, it's a really low effort habit, but it's just so calming. So again, it improves my sleep quality, but also it gives me so many more advantages. Because since I started doing this, I've been feeling much calmer and more creative than before. And also, and this is very deeply connected with the tip number 1, lowering your screen time, and is that if you read regularly, you're much more invested in the story. So reading becomes much more of an attractive option to scrolling on your phone and spending time online. And honestly, I really appreciated this one. And plus, last but not least, you get to benefit from all of the stuff that science claims that reading helps with. So how do you feel now? Do you have an idea about what you want to change in your life? Or have you tried any of these things? Please share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed watching this video, you might also like watching this one. It was picked just for you, really. Go check it out. It's amazing. It's a great fun. You'll love it.